Buddy, is it an interesting match?
Yes, indeed it is.
हो गया वो यहाँ पे Oh shit, my 40k Nexus.
Oh, Nexus, such a delicate phone.
Which one do you have?
Apple.
Apple is such a shit phone.
How can you say that?
How can you say that?
How can you?
Take off your hands, buddy.
Hey guys, why are you fighting? Stop it.
He pushed me up.
Come with me to the police station. Now it will be decided in the court.
Oh my.
Please be silent and Honorable Judge Parikshit Devak is entering the court.
It's good to be the king, number one sexy chicks. Every day taking trips, all my ladies love this. Check my bling, I ride fly on my plane sky.
Let's start the proceedings.
Your Honor, I am here to support iOS in the dispute of which operating system is better, Android or iOS.
Your Honor, my client and Mr. Sameer got in a fight for the supremacy of the OS system, and then Mr. Sameer got violent and the things got bigger.
Your Honor, Android and iOS are both mobile operating systems. I would like to call Mr. Anam as my witness to share about the user interface options of iOS.
iOS user interface. I don't think anything is better than that. Here's a presentation by Tanya to prove this here.
When it comes to user interface, it's a tight call. Apple's redesign means iOS looks great and the OS has an added feature such as Control Center. Even though some of the new KitKat features are rough around the edges, its notification system is ahead and you have the option to use widgets. In iOS 7, the glossy icons, skeuomorphic textures and cluttered looking built-in apps have been replaced with simple, colorful vector-based icons and minimalistic designs. Although there have been some interface changes in Android 4.4, KitKat looks still like its predecessors. Android still keeps all its apps in a separate apps drawer with only your chosen apps showing up on your home screens. Copy and paste is less fiddly in iOS than Android, but neither is perfect.
But what is the point if OS is not user compatible? I would like to call Mr. Vatsal on the dais to tell us about the compatibility of an Android.
iOS user compatible? Huh, nice joke. When it comes to user compatibility, Android has no competitors. This video by Sonakshi just demonstrates that.
Android is designed by many different types of devices, from phones to tablets and televisions. Android provides a dynamic app framework in which you can provide configuration-specific app resources. It then loads the appropriate resources based on the device configuration. Android's purpose is to establish an open platform for developers to build innovative apps. Every line of code developers write to work around a particular phone's bug is a line of code that didn't add a new feature. The more compatible phones there are, the more apps there will be. By building a fully compatible Android device, you benefit from the huge pool of apps written for Android, while increasing the incentive for developers to build more of those apps.
The iOS provides a great platform for updates in the software. I would like to call Mr. Tarun to elaborate.
A smartphone gets boring with time as no good updates are available, whereas an iOS comes out with smart updates as depicted by Prangul.
Apple's rollout of iOS update is known to be much better than Android, which involves layers of intermediaries that delay or prevent rollout of new update. Android updates are not available to all devices simultaneously. Even flagship devices of companies like Sony and Samsung don't receive latest update instantly. But in case of Apple, all the iDevices are able to download the updates as soon as they are available. A new Android update is basically a whole new operating system which can be supported only by a new hardware. That is, the update is hardware dependent and it can't be installed on old phones. iOS updates are more of software. That's why even old iPhone 4 will get the new iOS updates.
The Android OS provides a wide range of multimedia applications. I would like to call Mr. Rahul on the dais to explain.
Accessing media is just a tap away in Android, unlike iOS where you have to install iTunes. I would like to show an expert opinion of Mr. Sarthak Madar on it.
Android has a great advantage over iOS in terms of multimedia. In Android, songs, images and videos can directly be transferred from any device or downloaded from the internet directly. In iOS, however, it requires iTunes for any multimedia to be stored on the device and you need iPhone to view photos stored on the device. Android also supports file management where you can actually navigate through directories and read, write or execute while iPhone does not allow it.
What's the use of multimedia applications if you don't have the battery life to use them? Your Honor, I think Mr. Mittal seems to be taking the case lightly. I would like to call Mr. Sujit to elaborate on the topic.
We all know the great battery life of iOS. So here is a video by Rashmi to compare the battery lives of two.
Top-notch Android smartphones are powerful, but unfortunately they don't have endless battery life. Thinner designs with less room for batteries, larger and brighter screens, faster portable processor, more software that runs in the background, and the power-hungry GPS radios all share responsibility. If you are an iOS user, your battery life can increase or decrease depending upon simple settings such as brightness, volume and vibration. The use of the wireless radio function such as Wi-Fi, cellular, Bluetooth and the GPS have an even greater impact. You will also drain your battery more quickly by using apps that frequently hold wireless connection by syncing and updates, including the OS itself, as well as email, messaging apps and the social media notifications. GPS is a huge battery hog as it harnesses data from the phone's GPS cell, phone towers and Wi-Fi hotspots. Find your location. The more a phone surveys your location, the more battery it uses.
Not only does Android OS provide better multimedia application, it also provides much better third-party apps. I would like to call Ehel on the stage for the same.
Now iOS doesn't give permission easily to various users to develop third-party apps, whereas there is no such restriction in an Android. So I would like to show the video by Rohan to elaborate on the point.
One major advantage of Android over iOS is that while official app stores by Google are home to many apps, a host of third-party apps are blooming behind the scene. This provides the user to get millions of apps from different developers. Those who use Apple devices have the choice limited to official stores, and the only way that an iOS device can access third-party applications is by jailbreaking their phone. On the other hand, people who use Android phones have quite a few app stores to choose from. For example, the Amazon App Store, which helps developers get exposure for the new apps by offering users a sophisticated and organized store that lets them find apps for lots of different and more specific activities.
Objection, my lord. This leads the Android operating system to be vulnerable. I would like to call Mr. Pankaj to elaborate on this topic.
An iOS is a resistant to the viruses, unlike the Android. And here is a video by Shakti proving the same.
Apple designed the iOS platform with security at its core. Softwares like Find My iPhone and Touch ID help ensure if your device falls into the wrong hands, another person won't be able to use it. In addition to built-in safeguards, Apple provides network security measures that uses proven technologies. The absence of flash support on iOS means certain types of attacks through websites are prevented. Apple vets every app in the App Store and identities of app publishers are verified. The App Store provides users with confidence that apps they download have been tested and validated by Apple. iOS devices are almost invulnerable due to the non-open source nature.
The Android can be customized easily for various features. What about iOS, Ms. Goel? I would like to call Mr. Abhishek on the dais.
Your Honor, iOS doesn't provide any customizability compared to Android. This can be proved by the video of Mr. Adi.
Android has a clear edge over iOS in terms of customization. When it comes to personalization, sky is the limit. The platform allows for deep customization of pretty much everything, both under the hood and on the visual side. You can shape your home screen into Windows, Ubuntu, or even an iOS looks with lots and lots of launcher and lots of theme. Change icons, menus, or the display. Play with them. And if you are ready to root your device, you can flash a custom ROM like Cyanogen Mod or MIUI, which has even more functions and customizability. From custom ROMs to wallpapers, have a right while personalizing your device and make your smartphone your own.
So, after listening to all the views, the court has reached to the conclusion that if you want to say something, come to the dais.
And the court forget the most important point, open source. Before court announces a decision, I want you to show a video by Mr. Shrey Baglor.
Disadvantages that Android has over iOS is that Android is open source. What this means is that instead of a single group working on its development, there are an unlimited number of people working on it. This in turn leads to bugs being found and patched very rapidly. Now, suggestions given by other developers are welcome and even implemented if they are helpful. As the Android OS is open source, it's not the property of a single manufacturer. The code is freely available to everybody. So what one can do is they can change the appearance and feel of the phones to suit their own tastes. Okay, a benefit of the Android OS being based on Linux is that the people and companies can make their own versions of the Android OS to meet their needs. Also, these versions are open source and are further available to everybody to use, which is a great choice to have.
So Your Honor, here's another plus point for Android, the open source.
So, after listening to all the views and this particular review, I have come to the conclusion that there can be only one winner, and that is Android OS. Though iOS is good, however, the case can be decided in only one favor, Android OS. Now the court is adjourned.